Hey everybody, technical difficulties. Please say if you can hear me or not. Thumbs up, a hello, a hey, or something. I had no difficulties. It should come up now. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm waiting. It's there. It took forever and some change. But let's see what happens. You got it? Awesome. Let me know if you're on, saying hey, how you doing, what's going on. So, awesome. Hey everyone. Hey. Hi. All right, y'all. This is a new one. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Wave back at me, whatever. I'm just getting on. Thank y'all for joining in. I appreciate it. That's so awesome. I love everybody. Sequoia, Aunt Joycean. Yeah, you can hear me. Good. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Dominique and Sherry. Hey, everybody. I think I'm going to like this a lot. I got a whole story behind us. Yes, we can. Good. Thank you, Sequoia. Awesome. Awesome. Hey. Hey, girl. How you doing, Trey? Awesome. All right. I'm waiting just to see. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. All right. Anybody else? Let's say. Thank y'all so much. I'm just going to give it some time, for other people to come in. Thank you, Shamika. Thank you, Sequoia. All right. So just while everybody else is trying to come through, I'm really doing this Facebook Live for me. It's a step out of my comfort zone. But then also for everybody else to kind of get to know who Liz is, because I'm a very private person. So to kind of be out there is a big step for me. So yeah. So I'm just going to wait for any other people to come on through. Thank y'all for joining in. I know it's 8 o'clock, and for the people who work early in the morning, it's almost bedtime. And I know it's about close to be my bedtime too. But it'll be all right. Okay. So anything else? Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Crystal, hey, girl. It's all good. I'm almost there. And I'm going to get started. Hey, Carlos. All right. I'm glad y'all can hear me. Hearts, whatever. Send it out. Hey, girl. All right. So, I know this is more of a personal introduction to who I am, and then the more will come as I get to talking. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Awesome. It's so good to see y'all. I mean, y'all, some of y'all get to see me sometimes and everywhere I used to go. Hey, Kendra girl. Thank you, Dominique. Congratulations on your newborn. It's awesome. Hey, girl. Awesome. Tequila. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started while everybody starts coming in. All right. So formally introduce myself. I am Liz. My full name is Elizabeth Burns. 28 years old. I work as a pre-K teacher, 9 to 5. Well, seemed like it anyways. And I'm just loving life. Hey. And so I wanted to do this live. The reason behind this live is I wanted people to just really get to know who I am, my personality, how I am. Because in the future, God is really bringing me out to really live out my passion, my ministry that He has given me. So, what better way than to just introduce who I am? And that starts with how, who I am, where I'm raised from, and my background. Hey, girl, how you doing, Jessica? It's good to see you, girl. So with that being said, I get started. So as I said, I'm Liz. My parents is David and Lillian Burns. I love them with all of my heart, and they're just amazing. Amazing, amazing. I was raised up in a family background of Christians where we went to church pretty much every Sunday. My dad was pastoring and now he's ministering. And now my mother is a minister too. So I was raised up around the crowd of, learning about God. That was my faith. I accepted Christ when I was 9 years old. I remember the day. And if y'all ready, oh, Mika, really? Y'all, if y'all saw that, that's my nickname back when I was young. All right. So anyways, I remember the day as it was yesterday. It was August 2nd. It was 1999. I was 9 years old. And it was way early in the morning. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And we were up. And it was before school started back. And I remember my dad calling me and my brother in. And he was asking us if we understand about salvation. And, we was like, yes, or something. So then he explained to us exactly what salvation was. He took us to Romans 10:9-10, saying that, if you confess with your mouth and believe with your heart, that you shall be saved, and that God sent his son Jesus to die on the cross for and rose on the third day. With that being said, I knew in my heart I wanted to be saved. There was a couple of weeks or probably months beforehand where I wanted to, anytime they gave altar call at church, I wanted to go as a young 9-year-old Liz. But my parents, I guess, were like, no, just wait. And I'm like, hey, I want to go. I want to go and get saved. But hey, Aunt Joyce Ann. And so anyways, they were just like, no. So that time came up again, August 2nd, 1999. And my dad talked to us about salvation and what does that mean and what it doesn't mean. And I just knew in my heart I was jumping for joy. Like, I just want to be saved. Like, I just know I want to follow Christ at this young age. Thank God that's where it started. And ever since then, it has definitely been a journey. Being a saved Christian in a world that lives totally different than what you are bringing. Hey, Yana. Hey, Mishi. And I've learned so much from 9 to 28, like it's almost 20 years. That's amazing. But I've learned so much about my faith walk and I've grown so much. It's not a cookie cutter life. You get saved and you think that's it, but it's not. We are preached to being that you get saved and, that way you won't go to hell. That's the truth, but there's more. And that more is, what are you going to do with your gifts? How are you going to live for Christ? You have to be a witness. Hey, girl, being a witness, you really got to live that life truthfully, no matter what. And so throughout my teenage years, I remember just hearing the devil saying, oh, you don't know anything about living for Christ. You haven't experienced anything. Again, this is like 10, 11, 12. You can't experience anything. What type of story do you have? But sooner or later, as I got into high school and getting into college, I sooner or later understood the fight and the battle of being strong in who I am, having the confidence in who I am, and really, really standing on that foundation that my parents raised me up. As I got older, I really started getting heavily involved in church. I come from a singing family. All my family members on here know that. We sing, we preach, teach, play music, everything you can think of. That's exactly what we're doing. So I'm no shy from that. Singing on the choir. I helped teach Bible studies, did Sunday schools, and I loved it. I actually fell in love with it at my home church in New Hopewell in Belton. Shout out. I definitely did a whole lot for the youth ministry. I just wanted to be heavily involved because I wanted to take the relationship that I had with Christ from a 9-year-old young lady as to a teenager and say, you know what, I got to make this my own. I cannot run off of my mom and my dad's faith. It's just not going to happen. So I basically took the time and it's like, okay, well, whenever they have a Bible study or a Sunday school lesson, yeah, I'm the one for it. I can do that. And that really helped me get in the Word. That really helped me study the Word of God. and really understand it for myself. It helped me to understand that seeking God for yourself versus taking someone else's word, it just, it made a difference. So fast forward. I'm just now coming to the point in life where God is pressing me with this ministry. So let me tell you about my ministry. I went to college. I started at Tri-County for 2 years for my early childhood education, and I got my associates there. After that, I transferred to Winthrop University, and that was, I want to say, in 2011. That's when I transferred then. And I started out going for my early childhood education to become a kindergarten teacher. That was my die-hard dream. You could not tell me anything. If someone asked me, hey, Liz, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said a kindergarten teacher. That was it. That's what I was going to do. I was going to be public schools. That was all. And so I went through the school. I did all the basic requirements that was required for the 2 years. And then it came to the point where I was like, all right, it's time to take the praxis. Well, here we are taking the praxis. One time, some of the scores didn't pass. Okay. Second time during the summer. And then another time, the third time. And each time the scores got better, but there was one particular score that I just couldn't pass due to Winthrop standard scores. It was a hard time for me because I was trying to figure out, God, I know I want to be a teacher, but why in the world? Yes, Sherry, I did. And, I was like, why is this a block? Why am I not going any further? I know I'm smart. I know what I've learned. I know that I've improved so much in so many ways. Why can I not pass this simple praxis test? Like, really, why can I not? And girl, praxis struggles are oh my gosh, they're so real. So, so I was getting defeated because I'm seeing everybody else in my class passing the praxis. And I'm like, man, what's wrong with me? I'm like, I studied. I took my time, I prayed, I fasted, everything you could probably think of. And I'm like, it was a roadblock each time. Each time it was a roadblock. And I mean, I was defeated. And I can even say Sequoia, who's on, she knows all about it. But that last time I had a choice between, okay, I'm going to take it one more time. Again, this is around July. This is June and July to August. August was the start of the new year. Once I passed the score, I could go ahead and go into my full internship. That was basically a breaking point for me. So it was one or the other. So with that being said, I had a choice to make. I can take this test and pass and get accepted into the Raleigh Arts of Education, or I will not. Either I stay out the school semester and try it again the next year, or change my major. Now, I'm a person who's very consistent. I don't like changing majors. I don't like changing anything. I like sticking to what it is. I'm very loyal. Once I make up my mind to stay where I want to be, that's where it's at. Hey girl, how you doing? So I'm a very loyal person. Fast forward, I did not pass that last praxis test. I had to make up in my mind that I had to change my major. So I did. Yes, God does work with mysterious ways. It was a huge curveball. I cried my eyes out, y'all. I did. Oh my gosh. My parents didn't know what to do. They were 2 hours away, and my best friend was sitting beside me, just calming me down, but I was crying, and I was like, what am I going to do? I don't want to change my major, and I don't know what else I'm going to do. Like, I didn't have any other idea how to move forward. So, so as I was crying and I was boo-hooing, I mean, the ugly cry too. Like, when I say ugly cry, it was ugly. I was in my car and I was on the phone with mom and dad trying to console me, but they was just like, baby, we're sorry. We don't know what to do. And oh my gosh. And I'm over here talking, but this is how God does work in mysterious ways. Like my sister said, while I was talking, honest truth, he put the words in my mouth to start speaking faith. And I start saying, you know what, God, I said, I know this is you. This is a curveball, and I'm going to trust you anyways. I said, I know that the major that I'm going to change into is going to be something that you have ordained. And I'm going to be okay with that, and I'm going to praise you anyways. Thank you, God, for everything that you've done. So I started changing my words while I got tears running down my eyes. And I was speaking faith, and I was speaking love, and I was speaking joy. And so then the tears kind of started to dry up, and I started to kind of, get my voice back because it was shaking. And I started to get it back. And next thing you know, I calmed down, and then I was kind of dried out, and I was like, you know what? I can do this. So then I took the steps. I looked at the major, and I am a family and consumer science major. What is that? Well, yes, Lisa. Oh my gosh. It's trying to pop back up, by the way, Lisa. It is. So anyways, where I'm at, I looked at the family and consumer science syllabus and the courses, and I found out that I was going to learn how to sew. I was going to be able to do grant writing. I was going to learn how to cook, even though I knew how to cook, but hey, why not? And learn how to do my finances. However, I looked at the whole degree program. I was going to graduate a year and a half earlier than planned. And throughout this program, I developed what God has given me, which is called Seek. Now, maybe some of y'all have seen Seek around with the logo of the butterfly, and it has SEEK. That is hyphenated. And so basically that's where Seek was birthed, was in one of my classes where I had to develop a program to help the community. And Ashley and Sequoia was in this. Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? So good to see y'all. So anyways, Seek came about, and this is when it all started. I did not know that Seek was going to be this serious. I mean, I had an inkling that it was going to be serious, but I didn't know it was going to be that serious. Seek was first, it started off as an assignment. That's all. It was a project. It was an assignment. It was going to be a semester long, and that was it. That's how Seek started out. Thank you. And so Seek was an assignment. And what happened, I remember trying to figure out the name. God gave me the name Seek. Seek means spiritual encouragement, engagement, and knowledge for women. With that being said, not only for women, but it's to empower women. My heart has always been for women and children, and I guess the ones in between, so the teenagers too. I love empowering people who are around me. I love it. To see someone else smile makes me smile. To see someone happy, allow someone to just see a whole new way in life, that does it for me. That's like giving me chocolate, even though you can still give me some Reese's and chocolate, I'll be fine too. But anyways, so Seek, that's how it came, which is spiritual encouragement, engagement, and knowledge. I didn't know anything about building a ministry or building a business. All I knew was I wanted to help women achieve their goals through Christ. That was my main goal, was to help them. And so that's what I did. Now, backtrack a little bit. When I moved up to Rock Hill in 2011, since I was heavily involved in church as I was a young girl, I really wanted to get involved in the church here. And I was looking around, and I had some friends who invited me to some churches and whatnot. And now I found Elevation Church. I was very skeptical about going to Elevation Church because I'm used to a very nice local Baptist church where you know everybody, you hug everybody, you just, you get to sing, you do everything. You get to talk to the pastor, all of that. I'm used to that. Raised in a Baptist church. So going into a big church, I thought it was very interesting, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to knock it. This is a new place. Why not try it? So I remember me and Ashley, we went in to the Blakeney location before they had Valentine at Elevation Church. And I thought it was like a big concert for God. I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Again, you got to remind me, I was like 21 years old at that time. So I'm like, this is great. Oh my gosh, everybody is praising God and they loving God. And I was just, it was phenomenal for me. So I was like, okay, that's just 1 week. Let's try next week. Let's see if it's going to be the same next week. So we went next week. Same atmosphere, same energy. And I'm like, okay, that's 2 weeks in a row. Y'all good. Let's try the third week. So each week I'm trying third week to see if they are going to miss it. You know, they're going to miss a step. Each week was great. Each week was awesome. And then Pastor brought in the word, I'm sorry. He brought in the word, and each time the word was on point. And I'm like, Pastor, how are you going to do this each week? How are you preaching the word? And it touches me each week. So I was like, okay, so you know what? I'm going to have to stick with this. And then knowing that they had the eKids program, they had the welcome tent, they have all the volunteer opportunities. I was like, you know what? Let me do eKids. So I did. And I did my nice, lovely age from between 3 and 5. Fast forward, I went from being a volunteer to being a leader to now being a coordinator. And I coordinated for like 3 years. I was coordinating. Along with coordinating the eKids ministry, meaning the quest that they have, I learned so much when it came to leadership. I loved it. And then I was able to help women become who they are and work in their gift of children. Then I was also leading a group, a women's group, not just a young women's group, but an all women's group, young and old. Let me tell you an awesome fact. You know what? In my own group, I was the youngest person in my own group. Yep, I was the baby. But you know what? I was like, God worked things in mysterious ways, because there was amazing testimonies out of my group that I had for 3 years. I was coordinating for 3 years, and I was also e-grouping for 3 years. And then I was heavily involved. Let's just say that. Cut to the chase. Now, I'm leading an e-group. I'm coordinating for the kids. I'm pouring into women's lives. And I am also in my program, Family and Consumer Science, and I'm developing Seek. How did God all work that out? It's amazing. I had this moment where I cried my eyes out, and then I'm having this moment where I'm living pretty much a life that I really wanted. God brought that full circle for me when he brought up Seek. So Seek for Women is a ministry. And it's a ministry, it's a business, it's life coaching, it's mentoring. It's where we're going to be having workshops, seminars, events, a lot. What my goal is to help women is to empower them, is to say, you know what? Your life doesn't have to be boring. Just because you love Christ, just because you said that you are saved and born again, doesn't mean you have to be boring. You do not. It's not a boring lifestyle. No. When you're serious about Christ and you living for Christ, it means so much more than just, hey, I am saved. It's so much more than that. And I want women to see that you can enjoy life, that you can have fun with women around you and with others around you. You can set your boundaries. You can do what you need to do in your standards and still enjoy. I know at least a few of my friends that are watching right now know that. And so Seek for Women is creating this community for other women to say, you know what? Instead of bashing each other, why not help? That's why life coaching is something that I found. So after graduating Winthrop, I took a year off of school, and then I remember I was at work one day, and God was like, apply for Liberty University. Like, clear like that. And I was like, oh, okay. So I did. I got accepted. I started in August. The best thing ever. Yes. I'm telling you, taking that degree program in a year's time, getting my master's in life coaching, the best thing I ever did. Okay. The best thing, not only just for the degree, because I'm not really all about degrees. Yes, I may have my master's, but that doesn't mean I'm better than anybody else. No, I'm just a very studious person. I am that student. I put the glasses on. I'm in the front row. I'm taking notes. That's just how I am. So just because I got a master's doesn't mean nothing. God works with me because he knows how I am. I'm a studious person. So don't let that put you back or anything. Just because I got ish, again, don't worry about that. Anyway, so through my master's, I learned so much about myself. It was a reevaluation for me. I had to look at me. Why do I react the way I act? Why do I think the way I think? Do I listen? Do I talk? Do I communicate clearly my ideas to people? And I learned that so that way I can help others. When I talk to people now, I can really hear and listen to what they're trying to say versus trying to, reply to answer. I'm not listening. Someone can talk to me and say this and this and that, but then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready to come back to them. No, I'm listening to hear the heart of the conversation. So, because I just don't want to just talk unless that's just what we're doing. Now, if I'm hanging out with my friends, then hey, that can happen. But for the most part, if I'm life coaching and I'm giving you a coaching session, I'm doing more. I want you to be honest because I'm going to be honest. And that's the major part of coaching. A lot of people don't understand coaching and they don't understand counseling. Counseling is to help you recover and to become mentally stable and your heart stable. So that way you can handle life on your own in a sense where it's great. Coaching is me helping you move forward to your goals. That's what coaching is all about. That, hey, you're doing really good so far in life, but you know what? You're trying to go from this paying job to now achieving a business goal, or to be more effective in time management. Or I really need help in my spiritual walk. So, let me have some spiritual coaching. However that may look for you when it comes to being engaged, that's what I'm here for. I can be here just to be an ear, just a conversation, just to help you understand, some things in my life right now are kind of unbalanced. My finances are going crazy. My time management is horrible, whatever it may be. And you're like, I just need help. Now, here's the catch. Many people's like, why you need a life coach when I can do this by myself? Well, meaning women, we are stubborn and hard-headed, and we've tried it by ourselves. And either it worked really well trying by yourself, or it took forever to get it done. This is where I come in. You get the choice to hire a life coach, and I am going to help bridge that gap. So when it may take forever, I can help lower that day. And not that day, I'm sorry, lower that time from being 2 or 3 years to now being lower from being 6 months to 12 months. And that's where I come in. And I love that because I don't mind talking. As you can see, I don't mind talking. But I've been the hard-headed person. And that's me. I will be honest. I've been the hard-headed person where I've tried to do things on my own, even without God. And that's the worst thing you could ever do. It's just not going to happen. Like right now, it took me forever just to do a live, and now I'm doing it. But God is like, you need to go ahead and step out and come forth. So here I am obeying God. And, but that's what it's for. Exactly, Shamika. We need people in our life, not only to help us, but also to guide us. We can't do life alone. We cannot. And I know that I can't do life alone. I surround myself with people who is going to build me up and where I want to go. That's why. Hey, Anita. That's where why I am so strong about women building each other up, because we have the stigma nowadays that women, and not only just black women, white women, whatever it may be, I don't care your ethnicity, I don't care. Women seems to tear each other down and is in competition, and that is not okay. It's not okay. We can be born again Christians, and we can love each other. We can build each other up. We can empower each other. If someone over here getting their business going on and they got this going on, I'm going to say, girl, you're doing a great job. You know what? You could probably help me, partner with me, whatever it may be. It's whatever. So, I mean, I'm all good. I'm going to congratulate. I don't do no hate because I ain't about that life. I am not about that life. I will congratulate faster because you know what? We're in the kingdom. We're all wanting for everyone to come to Christ. And if that means helping each other, helping everybody, then why not? Why not? So yeah, that's what it is. I feel like I've been talking forever. So to go back, my business is there for women. And if men seems to benefit from that, that is great. But right now my focus is women. And, you know, it goes down from children and teenagers. And right now where I'm starting is hopefully I can start with the Bible studies, which I will be doing soon. Yes, thank you. Bible studies I love. And again, as I said before, for some of those who weren't on early on, I used to do Bible studies and Sunday school lessons at my church when I was back in my hometown. And I love it. So it's coming back full circle where now I love Bible studies. I love talking about the Word of God because I had a father and a mother who taught the Bible in a way that I could understand in layman's terms, but in terms that were understood. The word was not taken out of context, but it was funny or it was understood. And I come understood. Wow, funny. Understandable. So I want to do Bible studies. That means you will see me more doing videos, hopefully on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, however that may be. And hopefully we can start creating Bible studies. And if you have any topics or any things that you want to help with, you know, help me out. Give me some ideas. When it comes to other growth, I would love to also do different events and workshops where you can help with time management. I can even speak on single life, with a relationship wise, being diligent, being a leader, and then go from there. But I'm just here about I'm really just called to empower women and allow them to just see that smile, to see a new perspective in life, because this life is not meant to be boring. This life is not meant to be lived paycheck to paycheck. This life is not meant to go work, go home, go to sleep and eat and then go back forth. I mean, it's not. Your life is meant to not only glorify God, because that's why you're here, that's why you're breathing, and that's that's what it is, but it's also to be fulfilled. God have given us more than what we can ask for. And to live a life that is stagnant is sad. There's so many people, I'm pretty sure, who have been on their deathbed that have said, you know what, I wish I could have lived life. I wish I could have did what I really wanted to do. I wish I could have did that. I wish I could have did that. But they didn't. So me doing this live is helping me know that I'm going after what God has called me to do. I am. And with all the support, no matter how big or how small it may be, it could be a simple share. It could be a talk. It can be a conversation. It could be a little message. Any type of empowerment, encouragement. It could be, hey, Liz, you know what it is. Yes, I do have Cash App. And yeah, I will be developing that. But yeah, I do have a Cash App. But it's just any support. When it comes to being a business person, the support means so much more when it comes to sharing and sharing the word. Because not only am I sharing me and who I am, but I'm sharing who God has created me to be now. And will I continue to grow? That's what I'm sharing. I'm sharing the word of God. And if from any of my Bible studies or any of my teachings or speakings that I may do when I do speak at different events, I want that to get out because it's not about me. And that's a life changer for anybody. This life is not about me. It's about glorifying God. And that's the seriousness point to it. So I hope I didn't hold y'all too long. It's been more than the time that I actually allotted for it to happen, but that's what happens when I get to talking. I guess while I'm on here, do y'all have any questions? I see that, do I have Cash App? Yes, I do. The fees, that will be discussed later when it comes to my life coaching. My website, if you want to check it out briefly, my website is www.seekforwomen.com. That's my website. And then if you want to do my Instagram, it is at seek4women. And then my personal one it's Liz Burns. It's Liz_Burns, BURNS. And just follow me from there. I will definitely be doing more posting as God leads me to. I want to do more speaking engagements. Thank you. Yes, exactly. And, my heart goes. Can y'all see me? Did everyone get off? Is everything good? Sorry. Let me know if I'm connected or not. Can y'all hear me now? Okay. My connection went out. I don't know how that happened. Okay. Sorry about that. So, anyways, y'all are preaching in this comment section. So yes, that's why I'm here. I would love to speak. I would love to speak. I would love to even mentor teenagers. I would love to pour out my heart to those who just need even a refreshment. You need a refreshment of life? I'm there. I can be an ear. But that's why I'm here, because it's not glorifying me. It's glorifying the person who has made me. And that's why I'm here. So God gave me a purpose and I want to live it. And that's what I'm doing. So I just thank everyone for being here. And I thank for everybody for just coming on. I really do appreciate it. That's about me. I guess more and more as I do videos, there's going to be more and more small testimonies here and there as to, my life. It's a big point. It's a big deal. And I love it. Y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Any other questions? Oh yeah, yes, I'm going to be having one soon. Soon enough, a women's event. It's going to probably be more so, I want to say, hopefully the beginning of next year. So Sabrina, I'll be looking out for that too. I'm doing that. And again, my testimony is all about single life, really living for Christ. I'm not perfect by any means. No, I am not perfect. I have my flaws, but God has worked with me. And that's why I'm able to be in front of y'all today. Because he's definitely been like, Liz, Liz, you needed to get yourself together. If I can be honest. So, yes. God gets on me too, just like my parents. He's my father, so why not? Other than that, if y'all have any other thing, real quick before I log off, that's fine. Because it's almost about to be 9 o'clock, and for us early birds, that's bedtime. So anything else before I go? I think it's all good. Any other questions? Y'all are amazing. And yes, you can share, you can save, you can do whatever it may be, whatever. just look forward for more videos from me. Look forward for Bible studies. Look forward to workshops, events, anything of that sort. It's all good. Thank you, Crystal. Thank y'all. I'm trying not to have tears here because I want to cry because this is a big step for me and I actually did it. So I just, I love speaking. Yes. I love speaking. Awesome. Thank you so much, Shamika. Awesome, y'all. Anything else? And again, anytime you want to help anybody, share anybody, whatever it may be, share someone. Share their talking, share their speaking engagements, share what it may be. Comment, support, ask them questions, whatever it may be, because the smallest things can go the farthest in any type of life. Simple encouragement, a simple gift. I'm not a gift person, but I love just hearing the small things of encouragement because I'm such an encourager. God has given me that gift of encouragement. So to hear people encourage me, it just makes the world of a day. Like, it's awesome. All right, y'all. Well, I guess I'm going to stop talking. I loved it. Thank you again for everyone who have made it, and for the ones who are rewatching this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hey, if you have anything of questions or whatever, just message me. And I'll definitely be in touch and I'll do my best to answer questions. If you have any ideas for Bible studies, ideas for events, workshops, whatever it may be, hey, we'll see what we can do. But I'm just there and I'm here and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go after God. I'm ready to run after him and I'm ready to go after this passion because it's been in me and it's time to birth it. And this is the season of birth. So it's amazing. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Now I'm getting excited about it, so I'm going to get down and chill. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for Sabrina. I appreciate that. I love it. I love it. Because the only way I can go up is from up. That's all. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a great night. And hopefully I get to see y'all sooner or later. All right. Love y'all. Bye.